What's going on, everyone? Steve Supremo here, and I am just another game collector. And in today's video, we are going over my prized collection that I have in my household, and that is my Metroid collection. You guys have heard me mention it in some previous videos. I love the Metroid franchise, and I just love collecting for it. Anytime like something kind of comes out for it that I see while I'm out and about, I just have to snag it. And I know this probably isn't everything you could get for Metroid, but this is all I have right now. And all the games that I have, I am missing. We'll go over when we're going through the collection. I believe one more North American copy to complete my whole set of complete in box games for it. But yeah, this is pretty much an overview of everything. And sadly, a lot of this stuff is just in boxes, like the figures and stuff, just because I don't have any space down here for them. I want to build like a Metroid kind of shrine corner for it, and there just is no room. So unfortunately, a lot of this stuff doesn't even get to be put on display. But it is ready for a day when there is enough space somewhere where there's a basement in our future home where I can just kind of take it over. But anyways, let's go ahead and walk through the collection here. I'll show you guys all the stuff that I do have here. And yeah, Metroid, it's one of those series, you know, everyone kind of has their franchises and their stuff that they love to collect for. I have like several, like 5 or 6 franchises that I love to collect for, and Metroid is just one of them, and it's up there in like the top 3 that I like to get stuff for just because I love it so much. And it's something where it's not like a Mario or a Zelda where there's just so many items. You could literally be a Zelda or Mario collector and have a whole room dedicated to it. With Metroid, it's one of their big franchises, but not their biggest. It doesn't sell as well as all those, so it has its own merch and stuff like that, but nowhere near the likes of something like their big boys like Mario and Zelda. But so it is a little bit easier to kind of get stuff for, but you got to make sure you get it right when it comes out, like especially figures and stuff, because if you don't and you miss out on something, then you could be paying a lot more later on the second-hand market. So we'll kind of start our way in the back with all those figures and stuff, and then work our way to the front for the games and just kind of show you guys off everything I got. There are some shirts and stuff that I have too that I didn't bring down here just because space. It would just get out of hand. So let's go ahead and zoom on in here to the front and start in the back. And you see right here to the left, right off the bat, we have this World of Nintendo hat on the top. That so awesome to have a friend in Alex who lives in New York. So anytime he can swing by the store, and if he sees something Metroid for me, he can snag it. He bought that hat for me. And there is a shirt that he got for me that kind of matches that kind of army green color. And yeah, Alex, he is awesome. So I can't wait to when Prime 4 comes out and all the merch will be launching in the store up there. I'm going to have Alex buying a whole lot of stuff for me. But then we have the arm cannon here, and that is just something where I saw it in GameStop one day for I think 40 bucks a long time ago. I forget why they even had that. And that thing hasn't even been open. And just before this video, I looked it up to see like what are these things going for these days. And oh my goodness, that thing's like a $200 thing now. I can't, just prices and collectibles on stuff just gets ridiculous. So now let's zoom into some of the figures here. Some of these are like they sit in Walmart. If you guys ever go down like the toy aisle with the wrestling figures and stuff like that, they'll have some Nintendo figures out there. And they have these different suit variants that you can get of Samus sometimes out there. So anytime I see a different variant I didn't have, I'd go ahead and get it. And they're pretty cheap, like $9-10 bucks at Walmart. And they're pretty cool. I like the boxes and the suit variants, so it's pretty awesome. And I think this little small triple pack you're seeing down there, I believe that is another GameStop purchase that I got one year. Just that little small triple pack. And of course you see a couple of Amiibos. Apparently these are some pretty sought after ones here on the front that have a little bit of value. Not sure why, and I wish I kind of kept them in the box, but when Amiibos first came out, it was like, man, I'm pulling these things out and playing with them, so, and using them well as they're supposed to be functioned for. And then some World of Nintendo figures here on the top. Again, different suit variants of Samus that you could find. And I believe I got all those at Toys R Us. Yes, before they unfortunately went down and closed. I believe most of those, they were available in Toys R Us. That little Metroid, I think, I don't know if that's an official Nintendo thing or just a third-party one you can get in Walmart. It is licensed, but gotta get the Metroid controllers. More amiibos, Metroid Dread one, the Ridley amiibo that had come out. Another small, if we can get rid of the glare here, World of Nintendo figure. And of course we got the Dark Samus amiibo there. Sorry about the glare again. And another little World of Nintendo one. This little mystery box again, another thing just at GameStop that you see right there. I guess it comes with a variety of stuff inside it. Again, never really opened it. Even though it'd be cool to use that duffel bag right there. So maybe in the future we will just like unbox that. A little puzzle here, again, just a little knick-knack from GameStop. And then all the way back over to the left here, the kind of printed media I have so far. We'll kind of talk about in another video about collecting printed media and stuff in gaming. It's something I kind of enjoy dabbling into, but only for the main franchises I love. But we got the official Perfect guide for Prime, an Echoes guide, and then some Nintendo Powers that had Samus on the front, so covering Metroid and highlighting it. Had to get those. And of course the Super Metroid Nintendo Player's Guide. Gotta have that in the collection. And then of course, the main highlight probably for most people, the games. Starting off with the very first one here, Metroid Complete in Box. And as you notice right beside it, that is the one I'm missing. There's like a yellow version of like the classic series. It's just pretty much like the bestseller version of that game in a yellow variant. It's the only one I'm missing that I know of for Complete in Box in my collection. So what's up guys, it's Steve-O Supremo from the future here in the editing room, just wanting to hop in to clarify that there are actually a few more games I am missing for the Complete in Box set, but I failed to mention them in this video. The first one being the NES Classic Series edition on the Game Boy Advance that was released, and then the Prime Wind Waker combo on the GameCube, if you want to kind of officially count that. Those are the only other ones to my knowledge that I know that I am missing, but if there are any more, please let me know in the comments below. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. Soon I'll have it in the collection, but you get so used to collecting things on a budget that going out there paying full price for something kind of feels weird, but I'm just going to have to do it. So, and moving on, Metroid 2 Return of Samus on the Game Boy Complete. And again, sorry for the glare as I'm trying to get the lighting right for this, but it's just tough. If I turn my light off, you're just not going to see anything. Alright, we tried messing with the lights, but didn't really help much, so sorry. Again, I got protectors on a lot of these, so it's just giving off a bad glare just to keep the boxes preserved. So, but again, Metroid 2 Return of Samus Complete. The box is in really good shape. Super Metroid. We'll never forget when I got this from Too Many Games, traded in some stuff for it. I think Alex was looking for a copy as well, Complete in Box, and this guy had two, and I kind of got the cheaper one just because the condition it was in, but still awesome pickup for what you got to pay to get it these days. Metroid Fusion Complete in Box. We got our Zero Mission Complete. Metroid Prime Hunters. And then this little guy here, Metroid Prime Hunters First Hunt. I think that came in, there was a DS system that I got to get that had Prime Hunters that came with it. I think it might have a little slip cover it goes in, so I might need to try to find that still, but there is the game. Metroid Prime Pinball. And over here sitting on the Metroid Dread Collector's Edition is a Figma figure that Alex sent me. I want to say it was for Christmas one year, so I'm not good at posing these things, but it's a really like quality figure, so Alex always looking out and hooked me up. Of course, then we got Metroid Prime Remastered, the newest Metroid game, even though it's a remastered release for us, but hopefully the other ones will come in the future. 3 Corruption on the Wii. Then we have Echoes. I always thought it was cool to have, like, I keep the little stickers and stuff on there, like, for variant purposes. Player's Choice of Prime. And then the Prime and Echoes Prime bonus disc, the original Prime, going over to some 3DS, the Metroid Federation Force. Man. But then we have the special edition of Samus Returns. I really enjoyed that remake for the 3DS, the soundtrack and everything. Awesome little set there. Then, of course, the Metroid Prime trilogy on the Wii, a must-have for any Wii owner if you can get your hands on it. And then Metroid Other M. I actually haven't played Other M yet, so I know it received a lot of flack back in the day. So I need to dive into it and see if it's as bad as a lot of people say. And then another prize item in the collection, the new Nintendo 3DS XL of Metroid Samus Edition. Alex, if you're watching this, you can correct me, because again, I do have a bad memory. But I want to say, I think he got this for me from Nintendo New York and had to ship it to me. If I'm wrong, Alex, let me know. But I thought I paid him to pick it up for me. And man, am I so glad that I did, because this is one of the more sought after 3DS variants out there. And I was day one on it. So awesome to have in the collection, awesome to own. I enjoy all my Metroid stuff, guys. I just love the franchise, love collecting for it. Let me know if you're a Metroid collector, if there's something in it that you can't believe I'm missing that I gotta have, that I'm just overlooking. I'm sure there's more stuff out there, but I love this series. I love this franchise. I can't wait till Metroid Prime 4 comes out and all the goodies that will come out with it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll catch you in the next one.